Hand clap to the master, guys. My hand is wet, so I don't know. I cannot clap. Oh, wonderful, brothers and sisters. We are definitely back again. You know when something not working, and then you start to try to fix it up, and it start working. You say, boy, that not working again now. But when you juggle it up and whatnot, guys, that thing start to work. Well, my hand. Well, look, it's top, man. It's top clap, man. But anyway, guys, welcome to the Mystelics reaction channel right there, guys. Where I tend to react to a number of videos taking place in Dominica, the Caribbean, and the rest of the world by extension. So with that said, guys, big up the Mystelics family for tuning in. And of course, the newcomers out there, big up yourself. From all across the world, big up on yourself one time for tuning into this here reaction video right there and then. Guys, you might be wondering, what exactly is on my screen? We'll get into that in a moment. But before you get into that whole situation right there, guys, I must point out, guys, don't forget to definitely download the app right there, guys, the Mystelics Tube app. Don't forget, guys, that will of course be in the first comment in the comment box below. You guys can definitely download it, and of course you'll get all the videos I tend to drop on Ariel Dominica. I just did a video. By the way, guys, I'm gonna be doing an interview on the individual who owns the house, so we're gonna have an interview on that. Not really an interview, a podcast kind of vibes. It'll be on BrBpTV, so make sure you guys go and subscribe to BrBpTV YouTube channel, so you can definitely get to do that podcast vibrations, or get to see that podcast vibrations, man. It seems like I'm trying to keep you guys in the loop, man. I'm keeping you guys in the loop all over, guys. I tell you, we're going crazy for that 2022 there, and 2023, man. We're going even crazier right there. So of course, the app has definitely been developed. You guys can definitely download the app right there. If you have your Android device, definitely download that on your Android devices, and also your TV as well. And you can pretty much just go through the vibrations, man. I have to go through the stuff and let you guys see what exactly, how to use the app and whatnot. It's pretty easy to use, but I still have to do that for you guys right there, so you guys can definitely, you know, get the full gist of it, brothers and sisters. Anyways, guys, you might be wondering, who's that individual who's facing is on this thing there. This is apparently Shaggy, brothers and sisters. It wasn't me. It wasn't me, it was Shaggy, brothers and sisters. Shaggy's the one right there, guys. And apparently, he seems to be getting something similar to what the Prime Minister got. Brown University, a private Ivy League research institution located in the province of Rhode Island right there, is set to honor Shaggy at the end of the month. This month right there, of course, you can see is May 12th that this was sent out. And of course, at the end of the month would be May 31st. What is the end of May now? Anyways, we not the month Bope, or we not the Godfather, man. But May, I think May has 31 days. April has 30, yes. So, yep. So 31 days in May right there, guys. So on May 31st, well, around that time, they're gonna be, you know, giving him an honorary doctorate of fine arts degree, brothers and sisters. Fine arts, pretty much dealing with his entertainment, which makes sense. So it's definitely not of what scared them is the, I don't, what scared get a honorary degree for what now? In what field exactly, brothers and sisters? Do you don't know? Okay, well, doctor. Shaggy about to be a doctor. Hey, that is something else, we. Anyways, the Grammy Award winning reggae and dancehall artist has been selected to receive an honorary doctor, maybe doctor, I don't know, a fine arts degree from the University of Rhode Island right there. And of course, it's an Ivy League university known as Brown University, not white, but Brown University, brothers and sisters. So Shaggy's about to get that right there. Anyways, guys, moving along right there, brothers and sisters. And apparently we have been hearing that the police headquarters, brothers and sisters, has received an upgrade, a new design apparently has been taking place in the police headquarters. And of course, as you can see right there seems to be some sort of no, you can see down there, brothers and sisters, you can see down there, this is apparently a new design. I think this is to have some sort of thing on top it, but apparently all of them disappear. And apparently you've seen the new designs right there. Let me make this thing magnified for you guys. So there are some new designs coming into the headquarters right there, brothers and sisters. And as you can clearly see, the new designs are tailored to make you wonder, you know, what exactly is really going on right there. They are tailored to the fact of maybe this might be asbestos in the form of, well, we don't know. We will just have to see. But Mystelics family sent me this and showed me the upgrade that is taking place in the police headquarters area. And as you can see it moving. You can see the determining of the weather conditions on the ballistas, brothers and sisters. You can see the new design formed by the obstacles of weather, brothers and sisters. By the easy, the boy. But yes, brothers and sisters, so this is apparently the new upgrade that has been taking place in the headquarters area of the police department, and I think a number of the people are actually happy about that, because apparently nobody's complaining. But I think there was some individuals gathered and they noticed this right there. This is what the individual who sent me this stated. He states, so I'm here listening to a live on Facebook from Dominica happening in Roseau, and to my notice, I saw that the ballistas are broken. You see, sometimes it depends on perception. You might think within yourself that the ballistas are broken, but no. The ballistas are just merely shedding themselves out of the weight that has beset them for such a while, for such a time, brothers and sisters. And of course, you can see they are naked. It's hot in the place, brothers and sisters. And sometimes you have to shake off the weight, man. Shake it off, man. Shake it like a Polaroid picture, brothers and sisters. Yes, brothers and sisters. So you might think it's they're shaking off the weight. Yes, sir. So that is what is happening right there. That's the headquarters building. Well, that is the reading area of the headquarters building right there. So not even the ballistas that the government can fix. Brothers and sisters, we know the government. CBI going down, the government say you want to build airport for over 8 years, brothers and sisters. Over 8 years, airport has been tried to build, and we know that that's not the case. We know that a lot of people have been complaining, about this kind of things there, but ballistas doesn't give nothing to it doesn't enhance nothing. Why beautify the place when we can just make our mansions for ourselves? Why? Why do these things when we can build our third mansion, brothers and sisters? Makes no sense. The people put us there for them to serve us, and not for us to serve them. Who that? So that is pretty much what the government has been pretty much reiterating in their actions. They might not be saying this, even though sometimes they have been saying things and you wonder, wait a while, not for us, you're supposed to be doing things now, but no, but people like it so, man. They love it so, man. So I guess that is just part of how it is in the nature isle of the Caribbean, Dominica. And of course, as I see, talking about nature isle of the Caribbean, it's getting back to the nature. It is rusting out so it can disappear, so that nature itself can take precedence. There's grass on the ballistas. Okay, there's grass inside there. And on the ballistas, on the balcony. That is the balcony, not true? That is not a balcony, brothers and sisters. There's grass inside there. Well, agriculture coming in, we can plant crops. So when the police them hungry, put a few trees there and grab a lime and go and make a juice. Man, how you mean, of course. If that's the condition of the headquarters building, brothers and sisters, why then you all thinking that the government is going to fix anything else? The government is not fixing anything, eh? What is the government fixing? We know that the government has been destroying things. Destroying things. For example, agriculture is one of them. Not true. True or false? I heard this individual, not heard, I saw this individual on Facebook stating this. Since Labour in office, that is the Dominica Labour Party right there, brothers and sisters, headed by none other than Mr. Skerritt himself. Since Labour in office, export decline annually. Guys, and I'm so happy that I saw this. You know why? I'll explain to you in a moment. Since Labour in office, export decline annually, import decline annually. Import has declined annually. Interesting. GDP decline annually. GDP decline annually. Employment decline annually. This is very interesting right there. Yet still labor rights. Kahele labor katwa vaimen. Miss here all you like. I think the person was pretty much saying everything going down, but I will talk about that in a moment, brothers and sisters. And that was based off something that happened to me last night. I was bamboozled and shocked at the same time. Have you ever, guys, you ever understood what it means to be bamboozled and shocked while being bamboozled? What somebody believe in themselves they are telling you, brothers and sisters. This is it right there. A man watched me last night with all his guts and gullets, brothers and sisters, and told me agriculture is producing $200 million worth of exports per year, per annum. Boy, all you have to really be good in that Dominica. $200 million. And in the times of UWP, and before that, it was a lot more. It was like 100, 150 million. It was 120. I remember 3 times. 3 of the results I saw. 120 million, 80 million, and $100 million worth of exports. Okay, brothers and sisters? This individual told me $200 million of agricultural exports. He told me last year. Now guys, to me last year was pandemic, so I don't know. I could be wrong, brothers and sisters. But who is Mystelics? Mystelics is the one who starts. So we actually have the exports of goods and imports of goods, brothers and sisters, as of 2021 right there. As you can pretty much see right there, guys, 18 million US dollars worth. 18 million US dollars. This is the change. You'll understand that in a moment. 18 million US dollars of exports Dominica did last year. That's including agriculture, that's including a number of things. If you want to sell perfumes, whatever else has been included in the export of goods from Dominica right there. So 2021, that's it right there. Importations of goods, brothers and sisters, that means things we're bringing in. Just for the liquor youths, liquor youths them listening, if you want to know what the difference between export and importing, just think of in. In means it coming in. Import, export, excommunication, to go ex, to eradicate, to move, to remove. So it's removing itself, ex. You so like when you have an ex, I don't know how little you be, maybe 2-3 years. Well, then again, all you little people have all kind of little boyfriend and girlfriend thing. Yeah. So some of all you probably have 3-4 exes at the age of 7. Boy, in this day and age, well, it's not too far-fetched, brothers and sisters. I know I maybe sound like I exaggerating, but not too far-fetched. So when you're having your ex and whatnot, you say bye-bye to your ex, that is going away. So say bye-bye to the exes then. Say bye-bye to the exes. Some of all you don't want to let go of your exes. No, but apparently exes, we're sending out stuff from Dominica, exportation right there, $18 million US dollars right there of exports. Imports, $203 million, brothers and sisters. For those of you who don't know, that means our imports, our exports make up about less than 10%. Less than 10% of our imports. Our exports that's supposed to bring money into the country is less than 10%, not 50, not 75, 10%. 10%. Folks, 10%, less than 10%. If it was 10%, that would be $20.3 million right there. This is 18.5. So it's less than 10%. My calculations probably 29, 8.8, around there, 8.8% of exports, brothers and sisters, in relation to imports of Dominica. Uncle tell me, uncle there, he tell me Dominica exporting. Maybe he make a mistake, man. Maybe he thought of imports. Maybe his mind was flipped. Maybe he was in a mirror, a metaverse, man. His mind was flipped, brothers and sisters. He was in another alternative universe. A mirror universe, brothers and sisters. So when he meant export, he actually meant imports. So that is the only way I could explain it right there. A number of persons has a number of things to say. I was going to post them up, but I said, let me leave that alone. But, so our imports actually $200 million, and our exports are $18 million last year. Now, for you to get context, you say, okay, it was a number of things. Okay, yes, a number of things, whatnot, boom, bang. A little tea for the stomach's sake, man. It's not tea, no, it's a little wine. What tea that day? Bush tea, man. Anyways, this is our exports from Dominica for a number of years, from 2009 all the way to 2021. Now, as you can see, this thing right there is the change in each year. That thing you see right there is the change in each year. So you see drop there, there's a slight drop from this to this. You will have a little thing there, it shows there. massive increase there, go up, whoop. So you understand the whole situation right there. And then of course we go to 2021, right there, brothers and sisters. Now remember, Uncle said $200 million, brothers and sisters. Remember, back in the day, in UWP them days, it was 80 million, it was 100 million dollars. Brothers and sisters, we don't even pass 45 million. And the best time we had was in 2013. The best time we had, brothers and sisters, in exports was in 2013, and that was about 40.5. I was going to say 41, but that 40.5, brothers and sisters. $40.5 million worth of exports. So in comparison, look at there, you know, guys. This is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. We do on top there, we there. But Uncle telling me $200 million worth of exports. I don't know what type of water you drinking, buddy, but you need to stop. If it's a tap water you drinking, you need to throw the tap away. You need to throw it away. Yes, sir. But brothers and sisters, considering that we actually have the data right there, this is from IMF, by the way, and of course I must make comparison to a number of things right there. Now guys, on the basis of a number of things, I have to bring this. I actually went to do the whole research on the thing from since 1978. I did 1978 all the way up to 2001. I did the whole thing, brothers and sisters. You can check it on ECCB. You can check it on economy.com. You can check it on a number of things to find out how the economies of different countries are doing. I actually have another document that was sent to me by one of the high officials of Barbados. He sent me something dealing with the entire Caribbean and how much they have been producing and this kind of things there, but he told me not to share it out, so I am not I won't be sharing that out. I have a lot of information here, brothers and sisters. I have a lot of information. Oh. So when I come in and talk and I make my little jokes here and there, I know it might be a little comedy for me to make people a little entertained. You know, if I come back and say, boy, you know what, guys, you know, Dominica producing, you know, a few things here and there, you know, but it's not too. No, man, you have to bring the thing a little entertaining for the masses. So I know I'm making my little cocoa macaque here, but I bring in the information out. That's basically what I tend to do. But on the basis of this thing that you've seen right there, guys, you can see that in 27, we realized that grapefruits was overtaking bananas. Not only that, though, dashing as well was overtaking bananas. I remember seeing it somewhere. I think it was in 2009 or 2011, where dashing was taking over. So on the basis of this thing, guys, I'm looking at this thing, and I'm also remember seeing this thing right there. Bananas, banana chips. So apparently, I don't know if this is Dominica. I can't tell you if this is Dominica or not. But they have this thing there, and the individual who posted this stuff was talking about what is happening with Dominica, what are we producing, this kind of things there. And I'm thinking of this thing right there, guys, because I'm seeing this produce that we have, but it seems like we want to sell the raw thing and we don't want to make stuff from the raw things, which would include factories. I remember Christian Gabriel was actually talking about that very same thing, utilizing BrBpTV to produce factories and then, you know, creating jobs, and then, you know, that'll also help the economy boost up itself, which is 100% accurate. Because if you talk to any economist in the Caribbean, any economist in the world who knows about Dominica, they will tell you the number one thing for Dominica is agriculture. And it's very clear that, you know, the people who are in charge of Dominica right now, who have been given the liberties to be in charge of Dominica, this is what they're doing. From coming from $100 million to $18.5 million. And you will say, oh, it's different things was happening. But we go, that's why I bring this back there, you know. You might say, oh, it's there's pandemic and what they call it? Hurricane Maria and Tropical Storm Erica, all these things. That was 2015, brothers and sisters. But even before that, look at our track record, you know. Our track record was there. And during this time, guess who they were blaming for that? They were blaming UWP, even though UWP was 9 years ago, 2009. Interesting stuff. 9 years ago. brothers and sisters, and you were blaming UWP for that. No, look at where Dominica is. Of course, we know about the different situations did happen and whatnot. But of course, thank God for CBI. CBI actually put a damper on these things, and as a result of this poor performance in agriculture, which of course CBI is not going to the individuals, agriculture is going to the individuals, and therefore, because of the amount of money that was produced as a result of CBI, it could help in Dominica's development. But apparently, it didn't develop Dominica at all. Huh? It didn't develop Dominica at all, brothers and sisters. And now CBI is dead. CBI is dying, brothers and sisters. Even though we've seen this thing right there, they're talking about America's, you know, looking for different things. They're apparently not choosing Dominica. Some choosing Grenada. A lot of them choosing St. Kitts and Nevis. But a lot of them, majority, are going to Portugal. This is where they're going for them to have a second citizenship. Well, apparently that's how it goes right there, brothers and sisters. And I'm looking at this thing right there. We could actually take these things and turn these things into all sorts of products. We can make soaps. I think there are soaps. Yeah, there are soaps in Brooklyn and these kind of places there. I said I have to show this out. Actually, I had some number of persons going out to find out if they actually have Dominica stuff being sold in New York. And apparently, yeah, they do. They have some soaps and stuff. They're ready. They're REDDY soap. They have it selling in certain stores in Brooklyn. But we can produce a lot more. Dominica can pretty much not just produce from factories and produce products from factories, but we can actually produce medicines as well. Natural remedy medicines, so we don't have to depend on the foolishness of the WHO and all this ridiculous. Let me not say much before YouTube come for me, but we have a number of crops that we are exporting. We don't just need to export the crops, brothers and sisters. We need to produce products from the crops. Banana chips will make ding dang, coconut chips, dashing chips, grapefruit chips. I don't know if that is something, but hey, you get my point, brothers and sisters. Products from grapefruits. We can make our own grapefruit drink. We do important thing now. How much for juice in Dominica? $50 or whatever is it? $104. $52 and $104 for juice we can produce in Dominica. That's crazy. Probably that's why they had the price right up, because they know that we can produce it ourselves. So why then should they sell it cheap? Sell it expensive so that people, if people really want to buy, then they'll buy for that amount. Maybe that's why. But it's interesting. And the funny thing, guys, this is why people protesting, man. This is why people protesting, because of situations like this. And they're literally killing agriculture. And people in Dominica telling me we're producing $200 million worth of exports. Anyways, the protesting, brothers and sisters, that happened again today. I have to go there, you know. I always say I have to go there. Brothers and sisters, when I show up, man, you go see me, man. You go see me, F. You see me, F. You will see F me, F. You will see F me, F. Anyways, this is them right there, guys. Yeah, in Roseau. So apparently, this is the Popo area. I see that thing there. This is where Choxy them was coming in. By the way, I'm to Choxy now, boy. Not protest, no, they walk in. I have to say they walk in, not protesting. There's a lot more people though down there. Who for that camera person? Is the sky we watching now, boy? We watching this sky now? What going on there? Yeah, I need to go there and do a vlog, man, or do something for BrBpTV as well, man. But this is just a little snippet of what was going on today, actually. In Roseau, they were working for freedom, for peace, for justice, and of course prosperity. It's a hell of a thing when your own people are keeping you down, and people doesn't see these things. People don't see this. People don't know the stats. People don't know the stats. Because the mere fact, the man telling me, and he believes within himself, brothers and sisters, and I test the man aura out, And the man believe in his heart of hearts, man. $200 million. And when I ask him the question, you mean to tell me that Dominica today in agriculture is producing much more better than it was back then? You know what he tell me? Yes. He told me yes. Yes. Not I don't know, not maybe. He tell me yes in affirmative, brothers and sisters. How you cannot fix that, brothers and sisters? You cannot fix that. Who is me to tell the man where he get his stats from is incorrect? Well, this is IMF and the other one is ACCB. So I don't know where he get his stats. His stats must have come from, well, I was going to say the Lord, but the Lord doesn't deal with deceitfulness. So I don't know where Uncle get that from. But that one hit me last night. Yes, sir. And I'm so happy that does tie in. I myself didn't know what I was going to talk about in this reaction, you know. And then I noticed some people send me a number of things, and then I click, hey, let me put that in it as well. And then I say, okay, let me put out the agricultural information right there. So hopefully he'll see it. And when he does see it, he will amend his dirty ways, man. He will amend his dirty ways, because you know why? He also believe, and it's very easy for me to tell what people are thinking, guys. He also believe that I'm a kind of guy that would just come out just to see if I can talk against the government. And I don't want to talk against government. What does talking against the government have to benefit me? Nothing, no. The problem I have in society is the potential Dominica has. And when Dominica is not utilizing its potential, guess who people coming to beg? They come to beg people who making a little something, a little 1 cent, 2 cents. They come in and beg because the economy is not doing well. Therefore, you have to be giving them part of your 1 cent. You have a piece of sense remaining now. And when you tell them you don't have no, they vex with you. They vex with you for your own money. But they vex with you for your own money because you don't give them money when they're voting for the same thing that keeping them oppressed. You don't think humans have a problem, boy? Humans have a problem, you know. Yeah, but humans definitely have a problem. Yeah. Because Uncle believe himself. He believe it's true. $200 million. Yes, he said true. And I literally asked him that question to see what he was going to say, you know. So you believe that Dominica is doing better in agriculture today than he was doing 20 years ago? That was my direct question for him. And he tell me yes. Brothers and sisters, well, look the statistics there. look the statistics there. That is exports of goods in collaboration to the GDP of Dominica, of course. That self is a whole other story. You have to add in the CBI factor. All these things there. But that is a whole other story. I'll show you guys on the basis of agriculture and exports. And this is not even the full agricultural thing, you know, guys. This is different things that have been exported. Agriculture is just part of the exports. Keep that in mind. So that means we're producing less in agriculture than what you actually seen right now, brothers and sisters. So that $18 million you see in there is collaboration of everything that was exported out of Dominica. Let that sink in. Guys, what are your thoughts? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you understand it. And if you want to see more, definitely subscribe and turn on that post notifications so you can get more videos as they tend to come through. And don't forget, guys, to download the app, Mystelics Tube. That, of course, will be in the first comment in the comment box below, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Boom, bam.